When you try your best but you don't succeed. When you get what you want but not what you need. When you feel so tired but you can't sleep. Stuck in river.
Hello and welcome to IndiaToday.in. Today with us we have an incredibly talented actor and an equally amazing singer, Paresh Pahuja, you guys.
Thank you.
Mahi is here with us today. Hi Mahi, do you mind if I call you
I
Mahi?
love it. I love it. Please call
Because
me.
I really don't, go with Paresh.
I
Sorry to say that out loud, but do you mind if I call you Mahi throughout the interview?
see, as long as my mom is not offended because she named me Paresh, then it's okay. But I love mine.
Okay, so you do believe in manifestations,
I
right?
do big time.
I've seen a lot of your reels and a lot of your interviews where you've said that you really
Yeah.
do believe in
Yeah.
manifestation. So, did you manifest coming here today and interviewing with us?
I did actually.
You did?
I did. Yeah. I
You're
mean, I
joking, right?
grew. No, I'm not joking. I grew up watching a lot of these news channels, and I used to always wonder कि लोग TV में कैसे आते हैं? You know, how are they on this other side? And now all of that is happening, and I didn't even know it was here until today. I didn't know this office was here. You guys don't know where this office is.
Okay, so your India tour is like on fire right now, and with a lot of things, you are known for blending your storytelling with the love for your
Yeah.
music. So like, has the reception of the audience sunk in yet, or are you yet to navigate through that?
I am honestly not thinking about any of that right now. Because if I do, then it will really overwhelm me, which I'm not ready for yet. My only focus right now is to, take that accountability and make this experience the most magical experience of their lives. That's what me and my team are focusing on right now. And get from our music to the story to lights to sound to everything, we're just making sure the experience is something that they will take back home. For those 2 hours, they'll just come and forget about their lives and their problems, and they'll just experience this one big full room of love.
I have been loving your video Duro Duro. I've watched it so many times you won't even believe. So like, where did this term voice notes come from? Like, and are you like a lover of long, lengthy,
Oh yeah.
text messages, or are you the one who like
No,
cut
voice
to
notes.
short one voice note and then you're done with the message?
Voice notes, of course, because text तो मुझे समझ नहीं आता कि emotion क्या है उसमें. I'm a very emotional person and I like to communicate with emotion because words are only on the surface level, and the emotion is in the voice. So I feel if you send a voice note and the person um, knows how you're feeling, and then they respond with what they're feeling, then the communication is
Yeah, sometimes the
much more
feelings,
human. Yeah.
they're not transferred through the text.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. और आजकल तो because of AI, every message that comes is so proper, and I have a problem with proper things. जब कुछ बहुत perfect और proper होता है ना, मुझे लगता है कि it's missing that human element out of it. So I like that imperfections. I like छोटी-छोटी चीजें जो सही नहीं होती हैं, जो human है. Like that sound in this video right now. It's very human.
What was so human about it? Like, it was like, um, so what kind of a person are you? Matlab,
Yeah.
like when you go onto the stage, you
Uh-huh.
perform, and you see people like really, cherishing the music,
Yeah.
and I'll take Duru Duru for example. You shot the video in the fabulous world of
Yeah.
Kashmir with Harleen and all, and when you perform the same song on stage, what is the difference?
The difference is I love being on stage and that energy that you get from people, um, the meaning that they give to the song is beyond what you can, like, it becomes a collective experience, and I have loved that feeling since college. I used to perform on stage in college. I used to do theater. I used to be in a band, and then for the longest time, that thing was gone from my life. I was doing screen acting. I was making music in the studio, but everything again was very proper. कि स्टूडियो में गाना है, वीडियो है, ये है, वो है. Uh, but that live experience with a live exchange, and which it's a very invisible and visible exchange
Bond.
of energy. Nothing can match that. Nothing can match that. Yeah.
So when you made the song in 2022, did you ever realize that you would be able to, perform it in front of the people and see what they are actually feeling when you're singing the song?
That was the dream. That was the dream. With every song that I make, I always, see it from the point कि ये live बजाएंगे तो कैसा लगेगा. I always have that in my mind. Like, for a singer, the best feeling in the world is that people are singing back to you.
Exactly.
It's the best
Yeah.
feeling in the world, and I approach every song with that idea कि how would it feel when they sing this back, and when they sing it back to you, it means something to them. So I'd love to give that meaning to as many people as I can. Yeah.
I was listening to one of the live videos that you shared on YouTube where you were performing Botala. And the kind of immersive experience that gave to me, like I was just looking at your face when you were like, the Botala and the line. So where does all of that come from? Like when for an artist,
Yeah, yeah.
perspective, I'm asking, where does that, is it always necessary for you to channel that emotion
Yeah.
through a personal incident or a personal,
Yeah.
or is it like something else?
I feel anything, especially with art, anything that is more personal uh, becomes universal. The more personal, the more universal, because your emotions, your feelings are contagious, they are universal. And if you shy away from them, then you're disconnecting yourself. I mean, that's the only thing that connects humans around the world, right? Not just humans, but every living being. There is some or the other emotion feeling attached. We see that in animals as well. So, if you're true to that, it becomes a bigger universal experience. So, yeah, I believe in channelizing in tapping into my personal experiences and emotions a lot.
So do you think playing Mahi opened a lot more avenues for you in the music
100%.
industry?
100%. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Mahi has given me like a, जैसे मैं आप सीढ़ी चढ़ रहे हो and suddenly there's an escalator. And then you just take that escalator, which kind of takes you somewhere faster. So Bandish and Mahi has been that escalator for me. Yeah.
So from playing Azan to Mahi, how do you look back at your career trajectory?
I mean, no complaints. I think it's been beautiful. And I think it's just getting started.
Really hope, I really wish a lot for you, a lot
Thank you
better
so
things
much.
for you. So I would like to ask you one other question. I was looking at one of your interviews where you were telling about how welcomed Salman sir made you feel, like with all
Yeah.
that lunch thing and all and everything. So how was
Yeah.
it working with him? And like, did you ever, like, what was that one role? This is a two-part question. What was
Sure.
that one role or one film that you worked in or that you watched that made you say yourself that yes, this is why I wanted to become an actor?
It was my first film for sure. Tiger Zinda Hai, and from the moment that YRF gate opened for me for the first time to watching, that film on a big screen, the whole journey, just the whole journey of auditioning to seeing myself on a big screen for the first time, it was dreamy. And as far as working with Salman sir was concerned, he was generous, warm, welcoming, family from day one. He just makes you feel comfortable. I don't know how he does it, because they can see that on your face that you're intimidated, you are nervous, it's your first project.
Which is a very natural thing to
Yeah,
be.
yeah. And but they take it as a responsibility, and they make you feel so safe. And that's what Bhai did. He just made me feel so safe from day one.
So, Mahi was a very challenging role. But for you, I think it seemed like a very easy thing that you just waded through the waters like a fish. What was it when you were approached for the role? Because you were really wanted to be a part of the show for a very long time, and since the first
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
season came, you really wanted to be on the show. And so when the first season came, and you thought that I want to be on this show, so you must have had a character of your own. I want to play this character. But when Mahi was offered, so did that meet your that character standard, or
I
was it?
love this question. I love this question. This is something actors think about all the time. कि मुझे ये करना था, or if I had played this part, I would have done. With Bandish, I just wanted to be on that show. I didn't know which part, how, what would this. I didn't even know honestly after watching season 1 की season 2 बनेगा या बनेगा तो उसमें कुछ ऐसा अलग part लिखा जाएगा. But it has been beyond my expectations, to be honest. Like, because people were so already attached to the characters in season 1, and then you're giving them a new character, and that character has to make his own way in the show. It, I just got lucky, I feel it's an author's backed role. It's just done the right amount of magic for me in life. Yeah.
Your character was one of the most favorite characters of the
Yeah,
season.
yeah.
You know
Thank you.
that, right?
Thank you. I mean, I've been
Yeah.
getting
So,
that. Yeah.
matlab, it was such a lovely thing to see you in that role. So, given that your music endeavors are like doing a lot much better for you, so do you? How do you see which medium lets you express yourself better, acting or music?
See, the answer I love to give is both, but the real answer is music is something that I have a little more control on, in the sense that I don't have to depend on a team of 100 people to make a song. I can be sitting alone in my own room and strum a few chords on the guitar, and and it's I feel it's the quickest way to connect with a higher source. So that is something I do anyway. Um, Whether I get paid for it or no, whether people listen to it or
It
no,
doesn't matter.
no, but it's just that connection. You know, when you close your eyes and you sing something, there's some energy just takes over, which is something I would never want to lose.
True.
So it's that personal. It's a lot more personal and spiritual in nature for sure.
So you might choose not to answer this question on camera, but I would like to know if there's a spin-off coming with Mahi in the lead.
I hope so. I would love to manifest that on this table, on this conversation. And I really hope. I don't know, honestly. I have no news of it. But I would love something like this happens in India, and I get to be a part of it. I would love it. Why not?
Oh God, fingers crossed.
मजा आ जाएगा.
For everyone, there's this one song or one lyric that that is like a life jacket to them. They fall back to. Sometimes a lot of people also tattoo that song
Yeah.
lyric or something,
Yeah.
which whenever you feel that you're like not in the right path or something, you just look at it and you just listen to that
Yeah.
one song, and you just get back on. So what
बिल्कुल.
is that one song and or one lyric for you?
For me, it's been "Fix You" by Coldplay, and I keep going back to that song for the simplicity of it. For it just like thinking of like you said, getting a tattoo of it. मैंने वो भी सोचा था बीच में कि मैं उसका tattoo करवा दूँ. फिर लगा कि नहीं tattoo नहीं, क्योंकि acting में makeup में छुपाना पड़ेगा.
So can you sing one line for us from Fix You?
Fix You. When you try your best but you don't succeed. When you get what you want but not what you need. When you feel so tired but you can't sleep. Stuck in river. Yeah.
That's great. That's so great.
I love this
You
song.
won't even realize how happy I am right now sitting right in front of you and listening live from you. So you worked with Ali Abbas sir in Tiger, and then again in Tandav. So what was that one piece of advice or one piece of guidance from him that you
Yeah.
always took it and carried it with you along?
I actually made a call once. And I said, I want to meet you. And he's like, आजा office आजा. And I went to meet him. And I said कि सर मेरे को जैसे roles चाहिए वैसे मिल नहीं रहे हैं, मैं क्या करूँ? I feel I'm ready for bigger parts and I want to do lead roles and मैं क्या करूँ? He's like, yeah, whatever you're doing, exactly keep on doing that. You are on the right track. And And he's like, यार, I mean, बहुत सारी पर्सनल चीज़ें भी थी उसमें, so I'm just, but what he meant to say was कि one step at a time, like कि don't think of the, it's not a finishing line, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Go one step at a time and enjoy the journey as much as you can. I mean, these words sound very simple, but if somebody says that to you um, with a lot of love and affection, and gives you that reassurance, he's like, there's a reason I've repeated you thrice, so just keep on doing that. Yeah.
Are you satisfied right now with your whatever thing is happening in your personal life, professional life?
I am. I would not deny. I'm grateful more than satisfied. Satisfaction is a very I don't know about that feeling yet, but I'm grateful for sure. I am very grateful, and I still feel this is just the beginning, because I'm ready to work hard. I'm ready to work hard like never before, and I know there is a lot more in pipeline for us, and I really hope that we get the same reception and love that is coming out.
You're well. So, if you were to direct a film anytime,
I will direct a film very soon.
oh, okay.
Not very soon, but
Okay, so
someday.
what would the go-to genre that you would pick?
Rom-com. I
Are
would
you a
love to make a
rom-com
rom-com.
fan? Are you
Oh
a
my
rom-com
God! You have
fan?
to visit me in December. If you walk into my house in December, you'll get hot chocolate, and there will be either Notting Hill or Love Actually or one of these rom-coms playing at all time. Yeah,
Which is your favorite rom-com?
Notting Hill.
How many times have you watched it?
Many times, lost count.
So you're directing a rom-com.
Hopefully soon. I love rom-coms.
Okay. So would you direct a music-driven film?
Absolutely.
And you would star yourself?
Oh yes, why not? Who, if you don't believe in yourself, who else will?
Correct.
I
correct,
too will.
correct.
I will 100%. I'll cast myself in all my films.
So, if you could steal a role from any film, like Indian or international,
Rockstar Ranbir Kapoor. It's a dream role. Dream role.
international,
Joker, Dark Knight.
very opposite.
Very opposite. Right
Why?
now, I limit. I just love. I feel you as a human, you should not shy away from any emotion per se, and that's what Heath Ledger showed us. The way he performed Joker, he made it such a multi-dimensional character out of that antagonist. It didn't, like, you were rooting for the antagonist throughout the film
Correct.
more than
Yes.
Batman. And I'm like, wow, what is this magic? And I would love to do that. I would love to. And Rockstar Ranbir Kapoor, of course, that part. Also, you want to play these parts because these actors have done such a good job and they've left an impression on you, which is why you want to play those parts. Like, we never name a bad film or a bad performance and say कि मुझे ये play करना था, ये करना चाहिए था मुझे. We always look at great performances and say कि we should have done this, which means the actors have done a fabulous job. Rockstar, because of course, Imtiaz Ali, A.R. Rahman, Rishad Kamil, and music and romance, all of it together. I mean, wow, it's a buffet.
Okay, so last question. Was there any show or series or a film that you were offered and you were about to do it, or it just like didn't happen? And
Yeah, I'll be very honest with you. I don't think I've been in that position yet. हमारा ऐसा होता है कि you go give an audition and whatever you are selected for, you do it. It's not कि मेरे पास 10 scripts रखी होती थी past में कि मैं choose करूँ, मैं ये करना चाहता हूँ, ये नहीं करना चाहता हूँ. Thankfully, that's happening now. That's beginning to happen now, where I can make choices and I understand when actors talk about choices. पहले समझ नहीं आता था, मुझे लगता था क्या choices इसका कॉल आया audition का, ये दिया, मिला तो बढ़िया, नहीं मिला तो अगला. But now I understand what they mean, because now you really have to choose between
Correct.
3 or 4 things and you're like, ये भी अच्छा है, ये भी अच्छा है, ये भी अच्छा है, क्या करें? And my learning from that is that every time I try to make a logical decision, that's not the one for me. Every time
You
I
have to
think कि
invest
इसका
it
ये सही है,
emotionally.
ये सही है, it has to be like कि nothing is right about this project, but
पता नहीं क्यों करने का मन कर रहा है.
मजा आ रहा है
हाँ.
करने में, करते हैं चलो. So it's that.
That is how you work. That's how actually people should work. Not
It's very
put their
risky.
brains.
It's very
It's
risky
though.
because
Yeah.
your people, management, your friends, everybody's like पागल है क्या, ये क्यों कर रहा है,
correct,
ये
correct.
करना, इतने इसके लोग देख, इसका PR देख, इसका ये promotions देख, इसमें कुछ नहीं. So that happens. And like Mahi's philosophy, one for the kitchen, one for the soul. We do that.
You really do abide by this rule, right?
Yeah,
One for
yeah,
the kitchen, one for the soul.
absolutely, absolutely. Both
Okay,
are
that was
important.
it.
Thank you so
Mahi,
much.
that was
I love it. No, please call me. Please call me Mahi. I think
So, that was it,
suddenly,
guys.
I love it.
So do I. That was it, guys. Paresh Pahuja with us today.